This is Proverbs 29:2. It says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. I like to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostle elders, a great millstone who rule well. And salutations to all you brothers out there pushing this word in love, truth, sincerity, and humility. Once again, it's the brother Shatia from the Chicago camp coming back to us with I hope is another quick and edifying sit down. And this precept was inspired by this video I saw on TikTok. And you got this mom talking to this reporter, and she's going in on the fact that ever since the train incident, I'll put it that way because I don't know if the algorithm has picked up on certain things yet going on in Ohio. Ever since that incident, she was like, the people there have been suffering horribly, even our own children. And it's all coming at their expense. So we're going to let this play and we'll get some scripture.
Boys, and I have a 1, a 2-year-old, and a 10-year-old still at home with me. They're breaking out with rashes. I'm taking them to the doctors. They're telling me we can't diagnose them with chemical burns of the lungs because almost after 3 weeks, they're still waiting on guidance from the Ohio Department of Health. How long is it going to take? Are one of my children going to have to drop dead before they get guidance?
It's been 3 weeks now since the toxic train derailment in East Palestine, Ohio, as you know. The mayor says he saw you in Ukraine, and he says it tells you he doesn't care about us. They're asking, is the president coming to Ohio? Do you have any plan to travel to Ohio, and have you talked with the mayor yet?
Let's put this in perspective. Within 2 hours, the EPA was in there. Within 2 hours.
They are only helping Norfolk clean up the mess that they refused to clean up. They threw dirt over it, laid those tracks down, and got them trains rolling.
Within 2 hours. 2 hours.
And even as we're doing this,
Which
another Norfolk Southern train rolling through town.
Profit before people. We are in the same boat today as we were the first day they lifted that evacuation. Nothing has changed, except everybody's getting sicker and sicker.
Do you plan to travel there, and have you talked with the mayor?
I can't recall whether I don't think I've talked to the mayor. I've talked to everyone else there, and multiple times. Both governors. I've talked to everyone there is to talk to.
They've not only ruined my home, my health of my children, they have ripped my life away from me.
With those air sirens, those air raid sirens overhead at Kyiv, how important was it that the world saw you standing next to President Zelensky?
It was important to me to stand with Zelensky and let the world know on the year anniversary we're not walking away from Ukraine.
They aren't helping the people of this town. They aren't providing us housing elsewhere. And everybody says, if you're getting sick, why are you staying there? Because we don't have the means to leave. I can't afford my mortgage and another house payment or to stay in a hotel room. I'm a mother of 5 boys, and I have a...
This woman is seriously concerned about the situation that's going on in that place. Okay? She said nobody's coming in to help. She can't move because she can't afford it. And she can't sell wherever she's at because nobody's going to come there because it's all contaminated. All right, these people are in a lose-lose situation over there in Ohio. Okay, and they're as the scripture we just read. Let's read that again. Proverbs 29:2. It says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. All right. And Joe Biden is the nation of the wicked. And he's ruling with unparalleled just wickedness. This dude talking about, well, I talked to I don't recall talking to the mayor, but I talked to everybody multiple times, and I've talked to pretty much everyone. So you talk to everyone but the mayor. So you talk to the councilman, the alderman, the governor, the senator, and at all these political positions within a state. Okay, you just so happen to not talk to the mayor. You can't recall that. Come on, man. Everybody knows you didn't talk to the mayor. Everybody knows you didn't send the EPA in there within 2 hours. Ohio is catching the flux big time and not getting any help. All right, and we're gonna go down into this. We're gonna keep scrolling down in this. Proverbs 29:8. It says, "Scornful men bring a city into a snare." All right, let's get that word scornful in Proverbs, the 29th chapter. Scornful. Latazawan.
Strong's H 3944. Latson. Latson.
Scorning, bragging, derision, scornful. Let's just look that up in the regular dictionary. Let's just look at it. Ooh, scornful, showing scorn or disrespect, contemptuous. Well, let's just go to scorn, see if we can get that. To feel or display contempt or disdain for something or somebody. To despise. To reject, to turn down. To refuse to do something as beneath oneself. Ooh. All right, let's go back into that. Proverbs 29:8. Hateful. Hateful, scornful, hateful. Men bring a city into a snare. We all know a snare is a trap. And like we just mentioned earlier, like the woman said, all these people in Ohio, they're in a trap. They can't go anywhere. They don't have enough money to move. And nobody is going to invest money, so they won't be able to sell their houses or any type of property there. They can't buy food in there because it's contaminated, so they have to go out and get food. And now on top of that, they're going to have these high medical bills. All right, they are trapped. They are innocent. Hateful men bring a city into a trap. All right. We're going to keep scrolling down. It's where was that other one? It was something with it was verse 7. Verse 7, I want to go to verse 7. It says, "The righteous considereth the cause of the poor." Right. A righteous man will consider the cause of the poor. Now, we all know first and foremost this is talking about the truth. All right. But in this sense, we can use it for this situation. Okay. A righteous ruler would consider the cries of the needy. Because they know, according to the law, they would want to be helped. If they were in that position, they would want somebody to help them. That's why a righteous ruler would consider the cause of the poor. But it says, "But the wicked regardeth not to know it. Joe Biden. But that's all, folks. I don't know. Well, I haven't talked to the mayor, but I talked to everybody. Well, I don't know. I did help him out. Lies. All lies. Joe Biden's sitting up here like he's done his job in helping out the people in Ohio, and that the situation is not as bad as the people are saying it. That's why he's acted the way he's acted. Okay, the reporter said you got Joe up there in Ukraine giving billions of dollars to these folks, but you can't come to Ohio in your own backyard and see the condition that your people are in. This is why the scripture says, excuse me, Ecclesiastes 14:5. And it says, he that is evil to himself, to whom will he be good? Okay, this devil can't even be right to his own people, because Palestine, Ohio does not strike me as a place where you got a lot of Jakes at. Okay, the majority of the people that I've seen that have been very vocal on this issue have been Edomites. His own nation of people. He's just like, yeah, I guess they are dying. Oh well, back to business as usual. It says, he shall not take pleasure in his goods. The president of this United States is and will sit back and literally watch this situation go from worse to horrible. Like the woman said, like, what the hell do we have to do? Are they going to come in when my children go to the spirit world? Like, what's going on here? Why is it that we cannot get help here in America for our own president? This is why this earth is in terrible need of new management. And soon it will be, as the scripture says, and I can probably end it on this. One more profitable. Let me just do more profitable. I think that is profitable. I think it's in Wisdom of Solomon. No, Ecclesiasticus 4. Let me start at 3. Ecclesiasticus 10:3. Okay, and this is why the earth is going to get new management. It says, an unwise king destroyeth his people. Old creepy Joe. All right, it says, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, which will be us soon, the city shall be inhabited. The power of the earth is in the hand of Yahweh. All right, the precept to that is in Daniel. And it says, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable. And that's Yahweh Shai. Because when the Lord comes back, there's not going to be any more of this pollution, this deliberate destruction of the earth, this deliberate destruction of the people at the desire of greed and money. Okay, when Yahweh Shai comes back, he's going to set things in its right order for everyone to enjoy outside of bad Uncle Esau after the 1,000 years. Okay, the Lord is going to set up this earth in a way that all people will be able to have a fruitful and productive life. So that's all I wanted to say on that. I hope you all were edified. Till the next time, we're going to say Shalom.